Before I start this, if I sound a bit off, it's because I've gotten sick. So I'm sorry if it's a little hard to hear me, but let's jump into it. Anywho, I'm trying out new things like this, where I'll explain what could be happening in people's lives or what I've gone through. So as the title reads, I'm going to explain why you're struggling, or if you know why someone's struggling to obtain love. I want to start off with 1 Corinthians 13:4 through 7. It states here that love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always preserves. Alright, my voice should sound a lot more clear now. Anywho, as I was saying, that Bible verse, this talks more about romantic love, and you could be struggling on being impatient or being unkind to others, or even envy or even prideful of yourself or others. Because God knows what you'll do in a relationship. He's trusting you with his daughter or his son if you're a woman. And he knows if you enter a romantic relationship with the opposite sex, you're going to do it honoring him or not. He knows if you're going to do it for yourself or not. He knows you'll be angered and even unforgiving or bringing up past mistakes up. You know, my girlfriend and I've done some pretty bad things in the past of my life, like lust, or I've dishonored my parents, and a lot of other horrible things. But she told me that the past is the past. And she knows that I've changed, and she's not going to hold it against me. Because she can say with 100% certainty that I've changed. And I didn't even have to tell her that I've changed. It's like if she knew. Like, oh, sorry guys, I almost just got teary-eyed, but it's just a beautiful moment every time I think about it. She loves me for me because she follows God so much that she knows what love truly is, what it means to love a person, romantically and as in a friend. Another point I want to bring is the love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It's telling us that a man or a woman who is in truth, which is following God, cannot be and commit with a woman or man who isn't with God. Yes, you can plant that seed in them, but if they don't listen to you, and if they don't read the word or follow God, or even try to follow God, even if they deny the Spirit, then you're going against his word. You're doing love all wrong. That's why you shouldn't rush into a relationship, but rather be patient, as he tells us right in the start of that verse. Which also brings me to 1 John 4, which is 7 through 8. Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever does not love God does not know God, because God is love. The first way he's telling us is we can't love our partner if we are not with God. Therefore, there is no love to begin with if God isn't within that relationship. But it also tells us to love others. I can't love my best friend if I don't know God. Jesus ate dinner with sinners, not just because his Father commanded him, but because he did so out of love. He even died for us out of love, bleeding and getting beat. And when he came back, he loved us even more. Essentially what it's telling us, it's like the book of John just tells us over and over that we can't love people without God. It's impossible. So how can we love our partners and neighbors if we can't even love a God who is love, who is everlasting love? Which he also tells us in John 13:34, a new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. He's commanding us to love our neighbors even more than ourselves. That is what it means to love. I know this because Jesus made himself a sacrifice from him out of love. So to love, you need to put others ahead of you. In 1 John 4:19, we love because he first loved us. It just tells us over and over. Like I've already said, that John tells us over and over that we can't love people without God. Like let's say I go to my friend, right? If I don't know God, like what do I do to love another imperfect person? If I follow a perfect man, then he knows how to love. If I take his footsteps in how to love, then I'll know how to love. Simple as that. But I, as an imperfect man, can't love if I'm imperfect, because I don't understand what love is in a perfect sense, as Jesus, who is the perfect man, does. To truly love and have love, you need to truly love and have God before any matter. You know, the golden rule still applies, even in the Bible. In Luke 16:34, it says to do others as you would have them do to you, which is just the golden rule. Just treat others how you'd want to be treated, which, by the way, that text wasn't read, so we know even Jesus said it himself, word for word. So if you know anyone struggling with this or just following God, you can send them this video or just summarize what I've said. I'm really only here to spread God's word. It's what I like to do, and I really want to get better at it. So if you love this video, please like and subscribe. You don't have to, but it helps me reach a bigger audience so I can spread this word even more. I do one day just want to I want to go out into the streets and spread the word like that, but I don't think I'm ready for that. Maybe in the future, but for now, that's it, and thank you.